I'm Joe Kurtenbach with Guns and Ammo, and now we are joined by Ryan Wood from Trijicon, and we're talking about the all-new RMRcc. Ryan, it's great having you here. It really wasn't that long ago that you and I were together talking about a larger red dot optic, the Trijicon SRO, but today we're going a little bit more downsized on the RMRcc.
That's right, Joe. And so, as you know, the RMR is one of the industry-leading red dots, extremely popular on handguns. But one of the big requests that we've gotten from the market for the last few years is, Trijicon, can you design something for the smaller guns, for the single stack and the subcompact guns? So we went back to the drawing board, and that's what we think we've done with the RMRcc.
Well, and it was definitely needed because, as we've seen in the handgun market, the guns have gotten smaller, although the capabilities have increased for a lot of those. We've developed this new micro compact pistol category, so there's a lot of demand for that right now.
That's right. And, for this market, with those smaller guns, they are ideal. They're really designed for everyday carry or concealed carry. And so the RMR, it's a little too wide for those. And so with the RMRcc, we've shaved off a little bit of width and height and makes it just a great fit for those smaller guns, giving you all the confidence that you have with the RMR, but in a smaller, more streamlined package.
But despite being that smaller, more streamlined package, we've still really maintained all of the features, from the adjustment buttons to that rugged reliability, as well as the battery. Can you talk about some of those features?
Yeah, absolutely. So we carried over those patented ears that the RMR is known for. So really designed to withstand bumps and drops. Has outstanding battery life, uses a common, easy to find CR2032 battery, which gives you over 4 years of battery life. And then the illumination controls, like you said, the positive up and down on either side allows you to easily control the illumination without looking at the optic. And so it makes it, very intuitive, easy to use. And, it's probably worth mentioning, we carried over the same electronics design that we introduced with the RMR Type 2 and then carried into the SRO. We've done the same now with the RMRcc. It is a unique or a new footprint, differs from the RMR and SRO, and that's because we carried over that proven and trusted electronics design and the adjusters. However, we wanted to make it as easy as possible for users to mount this on their existing guns or a gun they may purchase in the future. So there are 3 different options. The first is a dovetail mount, and I've got an example here on a Glock 48. So where you simply remove the rear dovetail sight and slide in the dovetail mount, and allows the RMRcc to be easily mounted. So we've done that for the most popular guns, so the Smith & Wesson, of course the Glocks. So that's a great choice. But we've also done a very similar option for optics-ready pistols. And there's an adapter plate that allows the RMRcc to be easily mounted on those optics-ready pistols. So think the Springfield Hellcat, which is extremely popular, the Glock MOS, Smith & Wesson M&P Shield Core. So really a lot of great options. We wanted to make it as easy as possible.
Well, that's great. I mean, making that more accessible is always a good thing. Now, I know our handgun editor, Jeremy Stafford, was down with you guys testing the RMRcc and doing his very best to break one. I don't think he was successful, but can you talk a little bit about the testing beforehand and some of the real world field results that we're seeing with the RMRcc?
Yeah. So, before we launch anything, we go through a very rigorous design and engineering and testing protocol. We call it the science of brilliant. It's something we've been doing for really since the inception of Trijicon, but we do drop tests and vibration tests, temperature shock tests, Alaska to Africa. And so there's just a lot of rigorous over-the-top testing that we do before this ever hits the street, so that people can beat it up against barricades and drop it, and it performs.
Well, I mean, that's really the heritage. That's the calling card of these Trijicon optics, is that rugged design and that reliable function. So really exciting stuff with the RMRcc. It's definitely going to be a good fit as these micro compacts continue to rise in popularity. Really appreciate it, Ryan. Great stuff.
Thank you, Joe. It's great talking to you about it.